All right, friends, we are back here with metal number 3 in our reactivity lab. Okay, so again, make sure that you guys have this data table. The video or the metal that this video is going to focus on is copper. Copper looks like this. It's actually copper shot, which if you guys have ever shot a BB gun, it looks really, really similar to BBs from a BB gun. Again, the question that we're trying to answer is which metal is the most reactive, all right? And so we're gonna react it with our same 5 solutions. And we're trying to figure out which one is the most reactive. So I'm gonna put a couple pieces of copper shot into each of our reaction wells. And what we're looking for is we are looking for evidence that a chemical reaction has taken place. So unexpected color change, gases, changes in energy, all of that stuff. That's what we're looking for to see if there's a chemical reaction that's taken place. All right, so our first solution, again, is silver nitrate. So this is copper and silver nitrate. Doesn't look like much is happening, so we will come back to that. Oh, there is something happening, look. It's turning really dark, isn't it? Look at that. So you can see that here it was before how shiny it was, and here it looks like it's corroding. It almost looks like it's growing because it's turning very, very black. So it looks like something is like forming on the outside of that one. So that one definitely had a chemical reaction. Not a violent one, but it was a chemical reaction. The next one is lead nitrate. So our second solution is lead nitrate. Let's see what happens with copper and lead nitrate. Okay, doesn't look like much is happening with that one, but we'll come back just to double check. The next one is copper sulfate. So this is solution number 3. This is copper with copper sulfate. It's a little hard to tell, but it definitely doesn't look quite as shiny. It definitely looks like it's kind of tarnishing a little bit. So kind of like the first one, it's becoming more dull. So it does look like that shiny copper coating is kind of being replaced with something. The next one, our next solution is hydrochloric acid. Okay, let me see if I can focus in. Let's see if we can zoom in on this one. Doesn't look like a lot is happening with that one either. We'll come back to that one. Let's do our next one. So our next one, our last one is potassium chloride, KCl. Let me put a piece of copper in a reaction well just so we can see what it looked like before. That way we can kind of compare the before and the after. Okay. So it looks like we definitely had a reaction with the silver nitrate. So we definitely had a reaction with the silver nitrate. We did not get a reaction with the lead nitrate. So there was no reaction with the lead nitrate. There was a reaction with the copper sulfate, so it kind of turned colors a little bit. With the hydrochloric acid, if we compare the before and the after, I would say that that might be an unexpected color change because it's actually getting like lighter, like something's kind of almost like eating away at the metal. So there was a reaction with the hydrochloric acid. And then it looks like there was not a reaction with the potassium chloride. It looks exactly the same before and after, okay? So the reactions, it reacted with silver nitrate, copper sulfate, and hydrochloric acid, and there was no reaction with the lead nitrate or the potassium chloride. And that concludes our reactions with copper.